Welcome to another video from Northern New York Parks. Today we're going to talk about how to get more customers. And how to keep the customers that you have. So rule number one is never lie to your customer. 2, always be fair with your customer. 3, treat every customer with respect, even when they don't treat you with respect. My philosophy has always been treat people the way you would hope to be treated. Go out of your way to find a solution to the problem that they're having. Don't talk down to them. And when it comes to billing, what we do here is we treat every customer's machine just as if it was like our own. And that is, I will not put $1 more into that machine than I would if it was my own machine without first talking with the customer. Where we've really excelled is by keeping our customer involved as much as what they want to be involved too. When we take in a machine, first thing we do is kind of get a ballpark estimate of what it's going to need. And that's when I'm on the phone talking to that customer saying, okay, this is what we found. This is what we're looking at. Where do you want to go? Let them be in the driver's seat. Let them make those decisions. All too often I hear of other shops that took a machine in that was maybe worth $300 on a good day, and the customer is given a bill for $1,200 in repairs. Why? Did that leave a good taste in that customer's mouth? Nope. Another one is talking down to your customers. We have a lot of female customers, great customers. And one of the things that they were surprised by was that we didn't talk down to them like other shops had, like they didn't know anything, and being able to explain in layman's terms to the customer of what they're looking at. And a lot of times they'll ask, well, what do you think? And I'll give them 100% honest. If it costs me the job, it costs me the job. But I'd rather have it cost me the job and have the customer know that you are on their side than to rape them once and never see them again and have them tell all their friends how terrible you were. So, when it comes to retaining customers, one of the things that I've found over the years is customers won't remember what you charged them for a certain thing, but they will remember how you treated them. And when it comes to that point in time where they need something fixed, guess who they're going to think about? They're going to be calling you and wanting you to give them the same level of customer service that you gave them on the last job. Never, never, never lie to a customer. If you don't know, say I don't know. One of the hardest things that we as shop owners hear is, can you give us an estimate of what this is going to cost me? Over the phone without even seeing the machine, and trying to figure out what is going on with that machine. So I stopped doing that. I stopped trying to give people estimates and then, saying, oh, but don't hold me to it. You need to have the machine in front of you before you can do anything as far as when it comes to estimates. There's a number of things that you can check quick. You can check compression, make sure that the engine's still okay. You can check spark, see if it's getting fired. But then once you've done those checks, now you've got an idea of what it's going to cost that customer. So what I tell the customers now is, bring the machine in and let me take a look at it. The most I'll charge you is half an hour to look at it. But in that half an hour, I can give you a better idea of what you're looking at. Because the one thing that my customers never receive is a bill that they didn't know anything about. So in this line of work, just like any line of work, you're going to deal with a-holes. And treat them with respect. Have I eaten a number of jobs because of these folks? Yes. Just to get them out of here. You don't want those customers anyways. So after you've had one taste in your mouth of that, you just send them on their merry way. And when they call back, you just decline to take on their work. You just say, sorry, we're just so busy, we haven't got time. Go talk to somebody else. And I'm not telling you to take your bad customers and put them on to other repair shops, but you don't need them. And that's another thing is pricing. Is whatever the market dictates. But if you're just getting started or you don't have a lot of experience, I think the average now is around $90 an hour the small engine repair shop charges. And that's a business like me. We have certified tax warranty. We have all that stuff. But if you don't have that experience where you can do something in 10 minutes that it would take, something that would take us 10 minutes may take you an hour, and then you're going to bill an hour for 10 minutes of work. You can't charge the customer for learning. The other thing you want to do is you don't want to price yourself too cheap, because then you're going to get those customers that will complain about everything. They are so tight they squeak. And I'll tell you, they will look at the bill and whine, complain, carry on again. You don't need them. And some customers think the minute you put a wrench on their machine, anything from that point on that goes wrong is your fault. You don't want those customers either. And you'll get those customers if you're priced too cheap, because that's the other shops don't want them. And the other shops, are busy all the time. So if you're first starting out, say the average shop is charging $90, you got to figure out what you're worth to a certain extent, but charge $20, $30 because you're in the learning phase. So that's just a few things of how to get good customers, retain good customers, and who you don't want. I'll go into more in depth in future videos. But what I can ask of you guys right now is that if there's something that you'd like to see or hear about that you don't know that much about when it comes to small engine repair or running a business per se, leave it in the comments. I do enjoy reading your comments. I respond to comments, and it gives me an idea of what you'd like to see and what you wouldn't. I mean, this channel isn't about me. It's more about you, our customer, our person viewing and liking and disliking our videos. So until the next video, have a great day.